Hello and welcome to Ruchi's Town. Today is something new or a different kind of a recipe video that I have. So I grew these microgreens at home during the initial stage of lockdown, and I used these microgreens to make Phulka at home. So these are the horse gram microgreens. So it took me around 10 days time for the microgreens to grow to this level. Usually within a week's time also it might grow, but here with the weather conditions it took me 10 days. And I used this up and I made Phulka rotis. So usually I make only Phulka rotis at home and it's not the chapatis. Like though I'm a South Indian, I don't like the proper chapati that we fold and make at home. And this is very easy. I directly make it on the flame. And even the normal rotis that I have to make will be Phulka rotis only and not chapatis. So if you have never tried, you have to definitely try the Phulka rotis. I'll put a detailed video sometime. Now I have just given the way I roll it, and the prawns curry that I'm going to make along with it. If you have never grown microgreens, try it out. It's very easy. You have to soak any of these horse grams or your mustard seeds or your methi seeds in water, just like how you sprout it. After a day, you just put it in a cloth in a container which has holes in it, and there should be water below that container. Okay, basically the roots have to go and touch the water. So once you soak the pulses, you put them on the cloth and leave it for around 10 days time. Every 2-3 days you have to change the water, and at the end of a week or end of 10 days you will have the microgreens or the plants grown up to 1.5 inches or so. So you could just cut them off and use it in your recipes. So I have made this with methi and horse gram recently. So you could make this with mustard seeds and any of these pulses you actually eat directly. You can sprout it. It could be even your channa, that kala channa and all that also you can use. It will be very good. So do try this recipe out, and if you try, do let me know how it comes out. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Ruchi's Town.
Horse gram is called Huruli Kalu in Kannada, Kollu in Tamil and Ulavulu in Telugu. So for anyone who is watching from a different language, they could understand. So it's about 1.5 inch, as I told you. I'm just going to cut only the top layers. I'm just going to leave out the roots and use it for the Phulkas. You could add this in any of the fries that you're making also. I was changing the water every 2-3 days so that there is no smell that is coming out of this. If not, you will have a kind of a smell in this. So I was washing it regularly. After I used this up so much, I left it for another week. So there were some more leaves that came up, and I used it again for the cooking next time. So there it is. Our awesome microgreens are ready for cooking. While making the dough for the Phulkas or rotis or chapatis, just add this and mix it. That's it. That's how I've made it too. I've taken jumbo sized shrimp for making the prawn gravy or shrimp gravy. So let's make a mixture which we will be grinding. In a pan, I've taken some oil, added cumin seeds and a few pods of garlic. Then peel the garlic and then put it. I usually don't peel it regularly, right? For this I am peeling it so that it fries well. And then I'm going to add 1 tomato and 1 onion. This will be good for 4 people. 4 adults can easily eat it. And I'm going to add some black pepper into it as well. Next I'm going to fry this. So this will be fried till the raw smell of the onion goes away. The onion need not become brown, but the raw smell has to go away. I'm adding around 10 pieces of almonds. Almonds will give thickness to the gravy. Now I'm taking the shrimp. I've washed it and I'm going to add some turmeric and keep it aside. I'm going to grind this mixture that I have made, and I'm going to pour it into a pan with some oil in it, and I'm going to add some water also to it. Next, I'm adding some salt, turmeric powder, chili powder, and some coriander powder. We'll mix this well, and we will get this gravy to a boil, nice boil. We will close this with a lid. Now here I'm making the Phulka rotis. It's ready. So for making the Phulka roti, you have to first put it on a tawa and leave it for about 10 seconds. Once you leave it and there is some bubbles coming on the top, you will turn it and put and cook it till it's almost half done. So if you see, I'm rolling it. Usually the Phulka rotis will puff up, but because we have added methi, it is breaking up in between, and it will not puff up fully like the Phulkas. I show it like this, mix like two of them at a time, because when you are making it, you can also do it similarly, like not doing the gravy separate at one time and then the Phulkas at one time. I do it all at a time. So I'm going to put it directly on the flame and flip it 2 or 3 times. It barely takes like 15 seconds. That's it. It's done. I'm going to rub some butter to this Phulkas so that it stays softer. But if I'm making it without all this methi and all, I don't put any butter or oil at all. So the shrimp curry mixture is boiling. I'm going to add the shrimp into it. See, if we add the turmeric into the shrimp and keep it, that smell of the shrimp will not be there. That's the reason. I mean, if not, you will have like a very strong smell. That's the reason we actually put some turmeric, and actually it is antibacterial also, but the smell also will go away. That's the reason we do it like. When you're putting the Phulkas directly on the flame, increase the flame to high so that it doesn't get stuck to the stove. If not, the Phulkas will not puff up or it will not be soft also. Once I put the shrimp into the gravy, it will be around 5 minutes to 7 minutes for the shrimp to get cooked fully. If you don't add butter also, this is going to stay soft for the entire time. Even if you leave it for a few hours and then eat it also, it is going to be soft and it will not become hard. Now the shrimp curry is almost done. I'm going to add some ground pepper to this because I wanted more spice into this. So I'm going to add some ground pepper. I've added some chili powder also because there was not enough spice in it. To know if the shrimp is cooked or not, take it and cut it through a knife. If the knife is going through that softly, then it is done. If it is still rubbery or hard, then leave it for another 1 minute or 2 minutes. So I'm going to garnish it with some fresh coriander leaves. And there it is. Our awesome shrimp curry is ready, or prawns curry is ready. I have plated it with some cucumber, tomatoes and onions. It was an awesome dish. It got over within some time. Do try this recipe out if you like. Don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe to Ruchi's Town. Thank you.